everybody, and welcome back for a new video. This time I'm gonna release the 160 RegenBuster, and as we go up in all this, you guys said that you want a 4-wide barrel and so on, and I'm gonna do that for you guys as soon as I released all the RegenBusters up to the required amount of cannons, like 220 or something like that. And that is why I start making him floating barrels, because I can only work at one thing at a time. So I'm gonna take it from the top to the from the bottom to the top, and then I'm gonna start adding attachments and stuff to the RegenBuster, and like floating barrels and such. But right here we have the floating barrel. No, sorry, not the floating barrel, the RegenBuster 160, and this is the cannon you get whenever you print in the schematic. It's going to be ready to RegenBust. But before we can RegenBust, we're going to need it to have a pre-stack. And a pre-stack is made to taking this out and just go like this. So you have a flat full block guider. Then you go out of this here, and you're going to have to make sure that the scatter is disabled, or the wet sand here is disabled, and there is 2 ticks on this repeater here. That is the hammer down. Right here, you're not going to need to change anything up here just yet, but as we go higher up in cannons, you might need to do so. But right now it is on 2 ticks. We have a decent flat guider in with all flat box cobblestone right there, and all the wet sand is off, 2 ticks, and the sand is in, and then we should be ready to go ahead and fire this bad boy up. If you should have a pre-stack, and the pre-stack should be at the height of the second glass, or this first glass right here. So let's just make sure that that is the case. Yes, indeed, that is the case, and as you see, it is beautiful with the breadcrumbs. It's like a fucking Christmas tree. Alright, now that we got that, we're gonna have to change something over again. Let's just go ahead and disable that. And now we go ahead and we do the exact same that is on your schematic. So put on your schematic again and press the show button, and you can go ahead and you can change these back to what it is to RegenBust. So let's go ahead and do that like this. And I'm sorry about all the wilderness safe zone shit. It's really annoying, I know. Oh, wait, is this... Ooh, well, I guess there's no TNT there, so we don't really need that. But again, 1 tick on those. Let's go ahead and get that redstone up on these. So 1 tick on these, and down here, all redstoned up. This red sand and this red sand, and then on here, 1 tick as well. The change the guider is also in, and that is a trapdoor and a slab on top of a slab on the a cobblestone. And after that, we can go ahead and we can paste this in like this, and we should have a RegenBust. So let's go ahead and see if that is the case. Quickly want to show you guys that it actually works before I release it, and I did test it a lot of times, so there's no coming back. As you see, it is perfectly made RegenBust here. And now that we have this RegenBust here, we are gonna go ahead and change the guider back to 4 blocks, and then put a little bit more hammer ticks on it right here, and then we should be ready to go ahead and one-shot this down. And when you one-shot this down, you can go ahead and you can take this obsidian and cobblestone, and you can go right to the next RegenBust, regen wall, or whatever you call it, regen pillar, or you can go ahead and just do normal straight walls. It is not cost more TNT. I do say you can take this wet sand off here if you're going on only normal walls, since you don't really need 2 wet sands. You can do it with 2, but you can only need this one here, and it's getting annoying to fill both of them anyways. And the slab bust here is only limited to 2 slabs bust right there. If you require more slab bust, you can go ahead and place it up like this, and it should work perfectly. But for now, we only don't need these because most servers only have 1 slab all the way to the bottom, so we don't really need it. But that is the RegenBuster 160, and I hope that you guys will enjoy, and I hope that this video series is not too boring. I try to release 1 video every single day, so it goes quite fast, so we don't really have to sit on these RegenBusters for too long, because I know some of you don't really care about RegenBusters. It's only on, I'm pretty sure it is Psycho or Cosmic where Regions is actually allowed, and the scalable lava is off, or scalable lava is off, so that you guys are using these RegenBusters, but not really the majority of my subscribers or viewers or whatever don't really use these. So I just want to get this over with it so I can start on something else. The autocannons, we are currently on a 220 and we have a 240 already. The 255 is gonna take a little while because I'm gonna actually make a new 255s. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that and make a brand new 255. And I'm gonna try to make it as smooth as possible because that's a lot of entities running around inside the cannon or around these chunks where the cannon is, so it can get quite laggy. So I have to try to see if I can limit that somehow. But we should be just fine with that, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video here, and if you did, please like this video here, and if you have any questions, suggestions, or do you have any issues with the 160 or any other cannon for that sake, leave a comment down below and I will do my best to go ahead and answer you guys, even though there's a lot of you guys messaging me. I'm gonna do my best to help all of you, so that will be fair for everybody. And as always, subscribe to my channel. That really helps me want to do more videos, and I hope that you guys enjoy my videos, or else you wouldn't really be here. But if you do enjoy my videos, remember to subscribe to my channel or make your friends subscribe to my channel, because it really helps me out and really shows me that there is support on this and people actually likes me to go ahead and release a lot of cannons, even though a lot of you guys are quite mad at me because you find it wrong that I release cannons. People can just simply click a button and it will raid your base. But all in all, guys, if I didn't, someone else will do it. And as far as I know I'm the only one that have released 60 to 255 cannons with attachments like nuke, left shoot, and auto cannons and something like that on all those levels. But still, people will find a cannon somehow on the internet and they will use them against you. So it doesn't really matter if I make it easier for them, because they will do it anyways. All my cannon does work on all servers, I'm pretty sure, unless it's 1.8 where the TNT flows in the water. I know a lot of you guys say, does this work on Archon? Does this work on Psycho? Does this work on Just PvP? Does this work on Voodoocraft? And yes, it does. All of these cannons works on Voodoocraft, Archon, Psycho PvP, Cosmic PvP, or whatever you call it. Voodoocraft, not sure if I said that already. Minelink, and so on and so on and so on and so on. They all work, and if they don't work, it is like a small tick you have to change that will actually allow this cannon to work. So you have just the basic knowledge of cannoning. You should be able to make my autocannons and all other cannons for that sake work. I did have some questions about how far this RegenBust actually can go, and to be honest, I tried it at 10 chunks, I tried it at 20 chunks. It seems to work just fine. I shot a few times, a few of them didn't really work. It might be because I didn't load the chunks or something like that, but it seems to work just fine for me, and that is why this slab is down here at this guider here. It actually gives us a few more chunks or blocks to shoot at. That is why this slab is there in the first place. You could actually do it like this. But all in all, it is working on a long range, and I hope that you guys enjoyed my RegenBust, and I hope that you guys still will enjoy this 160 stacker here. And I know that a lot of you guys said, well, this uses a bit more TNT because of the longer hammer and the longer booster. Yes, it does, but it's not that high up, which also means a lot. When building the cannon, it's really annoying to have it as high up, and right now it's not really that high up. It is on the same level as almost the sand here. Of course, we're gonna need a new sand compressor soon, or else it's gonna be way too high, but we'll figure that out in the next cannon or so. But this is how it looks like now, and I hope that I will be able to compress it even more with the hammer down, but we will see about that. The sand compressor, I don't really want to go 3 wide or 4 wide. I don't really want to do that, but I might need to when we get up to a higher cannon level, but we will see about that. But all in all, a nice cannon here. Works 100%. I haven't had any issues with it. My future plans for my private collection is going to be making the 60 to 255 cannons more compact and more better and more new high-tech redstone and so on. That I hope that you guys will enjoy, as well as having these blocks right here also helps a lot with the schematic in the cannon. So I'm probably going to do it, and I see I forgot to do it here when I added a hammer down. I'm going to have to go ahead and edit that. But I hope that you guys will enjoy the new redstone technology, or whatever you call it. but it kind of helps you a little bit better. And I know that some of you, all other cannons I made doesn't really have the booster as at the hammer down right down there, but it should work just fine for you guys. And I don't hope that it is going to scare you away from my cannons, because it is working properly, and there's not really a change to the cannon in that place. Like it's still working the same as it always done. Of course, the scatter here is going to be a bit longer with more repeaters, but it doesn't really matter as long as it works. And I think that is just about it. While we are talking RegenBust, I have a lot more stuff I want to say to you guys, but that is not concerning the RegenBust. See it, I'm going to do that whenever we go on a straight shoot cannon or something like that. But I think that is just about it. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and comment down below. My name is Dexter, and I'm out.